Okay, today we're making scrambled eggs. Everybody can make scrambled eggs, right? I used to think that until I started seeing what people produce. People thinking that you could just put them in a pan and let them go. Didn't work for me. It actually didn't produce a very good result. So I'm here to show you how to do it properly. Let's get started. First thing I do is I have a non-stick pan. Here's 3 eggs. They've already been whipped, and you can do it with a whisk. You can do it with a fork if you want. It doesn't really matter as long as you get that result and that everything's all incorporated. I'm stalling a little bit here because I'm letting my pan get heated up. I want it at the right temperature. I want it at the right temperature, but I don't want it at too high of a temperature. So on my thing here, I put it up to 8, which is about 80% of the way. Now I'm turning it back down to about 5, because when I add my oil, which in this case I'm adding some ghee, which is a form of a clarified butter, I want it to melt, but I do not want it to cook too much. So we're going to start with that. I'm not letting it go any longer. And I'm adding my eggs. When I add the eggs, I'm going to turn it down even a little bit further. Why? Because I want them to cook slowly. Slow is what you want with scrambled eggs, at least to get started. So, as you can see, I added them. I turned the heat down. I have the heat down on about 3. I might even adjust it a little bit more as things go along. So I'm starting from the outside, and I'm just kind of slowly moving my eggs into the center. Now it's moving too fast for me, so I'm going to turn it down to about 1.5, and I'm going to take it off the fire for a few seconds. You can see that right there. It doesn't hurt to slow it down to make sure that it's done properly. So I'm just going to move it a tiny bit. Now what haven't I added? I haven't added salt, so let's add a little bit of salt right now. I've got some real salt, which has been mined in Utah, which I tend to love because it has the flecks in it. Now at this point you're going to see that the eggs are almost there. I'm shutting the heat off. I've already pulled it off the fire. Now those eggs are going to be soft, and I'm going to, even if I wanted them cooked a tiny bit more, I wouldn't cook them anymore on the fire. This is as far as I go, because I want them to stay soft. I'm going to add a little bit pepper, and they're done. Okay, you don't want high heat. You don't need it. Even if you're making a bigger batch, you do it the way I did it, where it's hot to begin with, and then you take it down dramatically. And that way, when you make them, they're going to be the proper way, and they're still going to be soft. Now you can actually make them a little bit softer than that if you want. You don't have to, but if you like, you can make them a little bit softer. That's what you're going to have. You're going to have eggs that are done properly, still soft in the middle. You don't see any of the really brown or scabby type dark spots, things on the outside. So what you want to do is when you're making eggs, don't think as far as I need to get these done in 30 seconds. Think more on the lines of I want my pan to be heated up, but I want to slow it down so that when I'm cooking it slow. And that's about it. I'm going to enjoy these eggs, and please come back and watch some of the other ones, because I'm going to also be showing how to do sunny side up eggs, over easy eggs, and also how to flip eggs. And I'm going to show you a fun way to practice that. Okay, see you soon. Bye-bye.